Hi everyone, it's Dot and welcome to week 27 of my final 50. It's been a week since the end of my 7-day fasting challenge, and I do expect to gain a little bit of the weight back. I'm thinking about 50 to 75% back. So why would I gain that much back from a fast? Well, there are a lot of variables at play here. First, the actual food I'm eating is going to show up on the scale, at least temporarily. Second, some of the weight is water, because I'm now eating leafy greens and healthy carbs. Those healthy carbs are replenishing my glycogen stores, which means I'm gaining water weight there too. Then there's my good friend sodium. Salt is just going to cause more water weight. The key is the weight isn't excess fat. My body is just trying to find its balance after an extended fast. Before we get to the scale, I want to talk about something I rediscovered during my fast: tracking. I really miss tracking my progress. Now, I don't mean my weight weigh-ins. Stepping on a scale once a week is important. I'm talking about food journaling, tracking my macros, taking measurements, measuring my progression when I work out. Well, during the fast, I tracked my ketone levels. 3 times a day, I faithfully peed on a stick. Now, granted, urine sticks are not the most reliable trackers, but I really enjoyed learning that I produce way more ketone bodies in the evening than I do in the morning. And it was interesting to find out that my ketone levels were off the charts on day 3, but by day 4 of the fast, they settled down. There's just something about me where I may know I'm doing well or have a feeling I'm doing good, but there's something about having that hard proof that I absolutely love. It's a nice independent confirmation. And so after my fast, I'm making 3 changes to my weight loss journey. First, I'm going to continue to track my ketone levels. I'm still using the urine strips, but like I said, they're not the most accurate. The sticks give me a range, but not an actual number. Oh, and by the way, I ordered something called Keto Mojo. This little device measures glucose and ketone levels in the blood. If you're a diabetic, you're probably familiar with these types of contraptions. I thought about using a glucose meter for a while now, but they just seem too cost prohibitive. Or I should say the test strips they use and the Lancets seem really expensive. Anyway, Keto Mojo is the new product on the market, and it's far cheaper to use than the major ones out there. And I'll do my own review later, but right now I'm just learning how to use it. My goal is to track my ketones daily. I want to see how long I can stay in ketosis, aka fat burning mode. A week? 10 days? A month? I don't know, but I'm itching to find out. The second change I've made is I'm finally getting off my duff and I'm picking a food tracker. I just want to say no food tracker out there is perfect. And I know a lot of you folks use MyFitnessPal, and I've used it for more than 4 years. But I've grown frustrated by all the bad data it has. So now I'm officially making the leap to Chron-O-Meter. It's really easy to keep track of what I ate as well as my workouts. It's easy to add my recipes to it. I can tell it the type of diet I'm following: keto, paleo, what have you, and it adjusts the macros accordingly. It also tracks micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, which are just as important as the macros. Now, like I said, no system is perfect and there are some drawbacks. The food diary doesn't divide food by breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I can only add my recipes through the website and not the app. That said, when I do add a recipe, it is available on the app. There isn't a social community, but I can share my data. It's just by invitation only. The third change I'm making, I'm moving to monthly measurements. Between the scale and the measuring tape is always the better tool to gauge your health. I've been taking my measurements quarterly, and that's only if I remember to do it. And right now, I'm feeling really good about my health. I am back in my size 14 jeans. Woo! In about a week, I'm going to get remeasured at the gym, but I'm impatient. I don't want to wait. So today, I'm going to redo my measurements, and I'll compare that to what the gym says. And next week, I'll post my numbers. You might be wondering why I'm all of a sudden interested in tracking again. I would say it comes from the cancer counseling I've been doing. I'm learning that I shouldn't be necessarily thinking about my progress in before and after terms. Rather, I should be thinking about before and now. For me, once my doctor said, "You're healthy," I hit after and I didn't know what to do next. But when I think before and now, that tells me that optimizing my health is an ongoing process. It never ends. I never get to after because I'm always improving. That's a lot of stuff to think about, but it's just way easier for me to think about where I was and where I am now. Eat that elephant one bite at a time kind of thing. And I'll have more to say about my counseling in upcoming videos. Let's just say it's really helped me out, and I can't overstate that. Would which is weird because I never really thought of myself as someone who'd do well in counseling. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's see how I did this time around. A week after my fast, I'm at 204.2 pounds. As you recall, I lost a little more than 10 pounds during my fast. So I've regained 6 pounds, or about 60% of the weight back. The good news is I'm still in ketosis, and the great news is I feel amazing. Fasting, especially intermittent fasting, is a great way to break insulin resistance, the cause of weight gain. However, fasting is only part of the equation. Your food choices are so important. That's where the ketogenic diet comes in. It mimics fasting, but you can still eat delicious foods. I knew I gained most of the weight back, but I wasn't focused on that for the fast. It was about shedding abnormal cells. I talked about that in my fasting video last week. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, hit like and share with your friends. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and hit the little bell icon below so you'll know when I post a video. And until next time, I'll see ya.